I met Sarah at the University of Guelph. We were both students there, and I'd heard a lot about her through different cooperative involvements and knew she had been involved. She went to camp with my sister, so I knew her through that. And the summer after first year university, we facilitated CYL camp together. So that was the first time I really hung out with her at camp on a co-op basis and got to know her. I was really impressed with her. She was really enthusiastic and always voted best facilitator by the kids, and most like a kid, really getting along with the youth and involved and encouraging a lot of them to get and keep involved in the cooperative movement. If you ask anyone about who are the youth in the Ontario Cooperative Movement, her name comes up. Being involved in CYL as a participant and a facilitator, working at a cooperative in high school at the credit union, being on the board of directors at the Guelph Campus Co-op, and now working with the Canadian Co-operative Association internationally. Everything she does is involved in co-ops, and she does everything she can to get involved, stay involved, and pass the word on to everyone else. Sarah's currently in Uganda, Africa, with the Canadian Co-operative Association, doing an internship there. She studied international development at the University of Guelph, and that's what she's always wanted to do, is to travel. And the last semester she was really nervous and always, updates on what was happening, because she didn't know if she'd be accepted or whatever, and we all knew she would be all along, but she was accepted, and she's there now working with youth in the communities in Africa, and as far as I know, she's loving it. Sarah has a website with her friend Brad, who's also in Africa, so they have some updates on there, pictures, and her last posting was all about the food, so we find out what she's eating and what it's like there, and her living situation, her job, what she's involved in. So it's a good way to keep in touch and find out what she's doing, even though she's across the world. I think it's safe to say that when Sarah gets back from Africa, she'll continue to be involved in the cooperative movement. She's only 23, she just finished university, doing an internship now, and I know she's very interested in traveling internationally some more. I don't think we can keep her here in Canada, but she'll certainly stay involved in the future. I think Sarah's a very deserving candidate. As the recipient of the award last year, I was honored to be nominated and to get the award, but at the same time, Sarah deserved it as much as I did, because we do a lot of things together and are both very involved, so I think it was only fair that she was nominated this year, because she deserves it too.